Hello, freebies! What is going on? I hope you guys are all having a wonderful day. Today we are playing a game show, kind of. You've heard of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Yeah, well, this is not that. This is Who Wants to Be a Murderer. It's a game I found over on itch.io, and I am very curious to get into this. So without further ado, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel if you aren't, and turn notifications on to be notified of future uploads. And without further ado, let's go play Who Wants to Be a Murderer, shall we? Enter name. FreeRelease. Play. I have no idea what this is about. Sensitive content, simulated violence, and aberrant decisions. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, one and all, to the twisted spectacle that is our game show. Today, my dear viewers, we have a most intriguing case of characters lined up for your entertainment. But enough from me, let's dive right in and meet our first participant, shall we? And now, from the bustling metropolis of Chicago, where truth is a commodity bought and sold, we welcome Sarah Thompson, a journalist diligently seeking the ultimate scoop. Good evening, viewers. Let's have some fun and games, shall we? From the concrete jungle of New York City, where dreams come to die, we have the enigmatic Richard Greystone, a man whose legal prowess is matched only by his moral flexibility. Greetings, esteemed guests. It's a pleasure to grace your screens with my presence. Let the games begin. Next up, straight from the United States of America with the skill and determination of a true gamer. Is Chicago not part of the United States, or New York part of the United States in this narrative? Our wildcard participant, FreeRelease. Hey there. Let's get this game started. And of course, our final contestant needs no introduction. Hailing from the foggy streets of London, where whispers of the occult echo through the night, we have the inscrutable Edgar Darkwood, a man whose secrets are as numerous as the stars themselves. Greetings, mortals. Let's embrace the unknown together. And there you have it, dear viewers, our motley crew of contestants, each with their own dark desires and ambitions, ready to do battle in this arena. So sit back, relax, and prepare yourselves for a journey into the heart of madness. Let the games begin! Welcome to the first phase of the show. This is where we separate the wheat from the chaff, the knowledge seekers from the mere mortals. In this round, your gray matter will be put to the test, and every correct answer will swell your coffers by a handsome $10,000. Now, without further ado, let's delve into the depths of the unknown, shall we? Next up, FreeRelease's question. Which medieval torture device famously used to stretch the limbs and torso of its victims? That is the rack. The Iron Maiden's like the coffin thing with the nails that closes. The guillotine, that's pretty, straightforward. It comes down. The rack is the one where you're tied up like this and you go. The Brazen Bull, that's an interesting one. And don't ask me why I know about all of these, but the Brazen Bull is a giant metal bull that you get trapped inside of. Then they start a fire underneath the bull, so you are inside this giant metal thing that is heating up now. And it's the rack. Don't ask why I know so much about that. And the answer is correct. The rack, a marvel of medieval engineering, turns stretching exercises into a spine-tingling experience. Who knew pain could be so flexible? With the state of how my back has been lately, the rack sounds fantastic to me. Richard, here's the question. Which of these plants is associated with deadly nightshade? The answers are A. Daffodil, B. Belladonna, C. Tulip, and D. Sunflower. See, that I do not know. My guess is Belladonna, and the answer is correct. The Devil's Snare, also known as Belladonna, ensnares its victims with a deadly embrace, making it the envy of every green-thumbed villain. Sarah, here's the question. What is the name of the mysterious forest in Romania known as the most haunted forest in the world? The answers are A, the Black Forest, B, the Daring Woods, C, Akigahara Forest, or D, Hoabaichu Forest. Also another one I don't know. What I read to on the page is every playthrough is different. You get different questions every time. So, yeah. The Hoabaichu family. And the answer is correct. The Hoabaichu Forest, where trees whisper secrets and shadows dance with the damned. A walk in the park if the park were hell itself. Let's hear it, Edgar. Questions up. Who was the infamous serial killer known as Jack the Ripper? The answers are A, H.H. Holmes, B, Ted Bundy, C, unknown, and D, Jack Unterweger. It was never fully confirmed who Jack the Ripper was, but it wasn't H.H. Holmes or Ted Bundy. I don't know if like Jack Unterweger was like the lead, the top, like who they really thought it was, or if it did go unknown. My guess is unknown. And the answer is correct! Jack the Ripper remains one of history's most notorious unidentified serial killers, terrorizing the streets of London in the late 19th century. That reminds me, I need to start reading some of my Sherlock Holmes stuff again and playing some of those games. The Devil's... no. What was the... There was a newer game that just came out not too long ago. I forget what it's called. Sherlock Holmes and something. But it mixes like Cthulhu with Sherlock Holmes. And very interesting. I played a demo of it, and The Awakening, the Awakened something. We played a demo of it here on the channel. Somebody please comment down below. Let me know what that game was, because I can't think of it right now. That concludes our first round of mind-bending questions, folks. And with that, we'll be taking a short break for our sponsors. But don't wander off, my lovelies. When we return, it's time for a bloody exciting game coming up next. And remember, there's no cutting corners here. Well, except when it comes to the minigame. With a knife, of course. Ha! 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 My dear contestants, we're off the air for now, but fear not, if you need anything at all, you know where to find me. Just don't keep me waiting too long. Oh, I can actually... Oh. With this knife game coming up, who knows what'll happen? I heard Sarah's not handling it too well. Makes you wonder if she'll make it through in one piece. Is that true, Sarah? I don't know if I can do this, FreeRelease. I'm scared. What if I mess up? What if I get hurt? You're stronger than you think. Sarah, this game might be tough, but we'll through it together. You really think so? Okay, FreeRelease. Let's do this. Yep. Hi, Ava. Ready for the knife game? Just remember to take it slow and steady. No need to rush into anything risky. Cool. So, FreeRelease, are you ready to continue? Or do you need another moment? I'm ready. Excellent. Let's dive back in. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back on air. Before we dive back in, here's a quick shopping tip. Snowy's Wish. An intense boss battle to the last snowball against Santa Claus himself. Yours to enjoy, absolutely free. Now, it's time for our first minigame of the evening, where the contestants' courage will be put to the test. Let's see if they have what it takes to handle a little knife play. Here are the rules. Contestants will have 30 seconds to score as many points as possible. They must touch the table with the tip of the knife, avoiding any mishaps with their hands. At the end of the timer, the contestant with the lowest score will be the first to face elimination. Let the games begin. Oh, good. Oh, jeez. Okay, no, I'm sorry. It doesn't move how I thought it would. Oh, it's I don't actually move it. Aw, dang it. Dang it, that's 3 fingers. It's fine. That's, all right. Dang it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't. It's fine. My fingers are fine. Everything is totally, all right. I had 25 points. I still won. All right, good. Perfect. As I have a knife through my finger. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the moment you've all been waiting for, the first elimination. The unfortunate soul who will be bidding us adieu tonight is none other than Richard. Where did he go? And why did it sound like a chainsaw? He can't really be dead, can he? Those screams send chills down my spine. Now the game truly begins. Here we are. Let's continue with the show. We're diving straight into our second round of questions, where the contestants' moral fiber will be put under the microscope for all to see. Every answer in this round will earn you $10,000. So feel free to speak your mind without any inhibitions. Let's see who will rise to the occasion and who will falter under the weight of their own conscience. Get ready for some thought-provoking questions, folks. Free release. Here's the question. You can bring someone back from the dead, but another must die. What's your choice? Accept, leave fate to decide, reject, respect life's sanctity, revive a loved one, sacrifice a stranger for selfish desires. I'm going to, I would reject it to respect life's sanctity. Oh, interesting. Life and death, a macabre dance. Who will you resurrect and who will meet their demise? Sarah, your question awaits. A colleague takes credit for your work. How do you address the situation? The answers are: let it go and focus on better work. Take credit for their work too. Discuss calmly with your colleague. Or spread false rumors about your colleague. Oh my gosh. My answer is discuss calmly with your colleague. Oh, interesting. Office politics, the true sport of champions. Will you play nice or take the Machiavellian route? Edgar, here's the question. Ultimate power is yours, but you lose your humanity. What's your decision? The answers are: embrace darkness for power, willingly sacrifice humanity, accept with conditions, or reject power and value humanity. My answer is embrace darkness for power. You would, Edgar. Oh, interesting. Power without humanity, a tantalizing offer for the bold and heartless. Is there no wrong answers? Everybody just got 15,000. Alright folks, that wraps up the second round of questioning, and my, have we peeled back some layers. Now we've got a glimpse of the real deal, the raw essence of each contestant. They've sized each other up, and believe me, they're sharpening their claws for what's to come. The voting phase is up next. Stay tuned after this short break. We'll reveal the two finalists of this twisted little game. And for you out there watching at home, don't forget to call our toll-free number to join us in the studio audience for the next episode. There's always a need for fresh faces. Voting? I didn't sign up for this. The shadows deepen. Well, folks, it seems we're off the air for now. If you need to know when we're back, you know where to find me. Just don't keep me waiting too long. Watch your back, mate. Trust is a rare commodity in these parts. Okay. I can't believe I misjudged you. I thought you were better than this. What? What are you talking about? Why? What? Alright. God damn you, Sarah. So, Free Release, are you ready to continue? Or do you need another moment? I'm ready. Excellent. Let's dive back in. Welcome back, folks. We're live again. Before we dive back in, here's a quick shopping advice. Looper, the last mission, a small arcade shooter where you're trapped in the time loop and battle against your past selves, and it's available at the incredible price of $0. It's time to introduce our next phase, the voting round. Here's how it works. Each player will cast their vote on who they believe should be eliminated. The contestant with the most votes will be out of the game. Now, to avoid any unpleasant deadlock situations where everyone gets a vote, in that case, all participants would be eliminated and there'd be no winner. So, think carefully, including who you believe others might vote for. Alright, let's get down to it. Free Release, who are you voting for? I'm gonna vote out Edgar, cause screw him. Now Sarah, who are you voting for? I need some time to think. Edgar. And finally, the champ, Edgar. Sarah. Alright, we have a winner, or should I say an eliminated contestant. I kind of had a feeling that it was going to be scripted that way, that those two would vote against each other, so then it's really down to you to make the final vote. Edgar, you're out of the game. Alright folks, we're getting closer to the grand finale of this show, and that means the questions are getting a bit more serious. Each correct answer in this final round will earn you a whopping $25,000. But enough to chat, let's dive right into the last round of questions. Free release. Here's the question. What is the minimum core body temperature required for human survival? The minimum? Well, okay, so normal body temperature is what, 98.5, somewhere around there. So like I would assume probably not too much lower. I'm torn between either 82 to 86 or 68 to 77. I feel like this would be too cold. This is definitely like hypothermia. I'm gonna go with 82 to 86. And the answer is wrong. 32 to 35. Hypothermia's chilling embrace. Life's fire extinguished by fate's icy hand. Sarah, here's the question. How long does it typically take for a lethal dose of cyanide to cause death in humans? The answers are 5 to 10 minutes, 1 to 2 hours, 4 to 6 hours, or 15 to 30 minutes. My guess is 5 to 10 minutes, and the answer is correct! Well, god dang it, Sarah. Cyanide's deadly kiss, stealing breath with bitter almonds and sweet mortality. Alright folks, it's time for our last commercial break before the grand finale. Our two finalists will engage in a duel filled with thrills and spills, a real bloodbath of entertainment. My dear contestants, this is your last chance to catch your breath. Hope you're all handy with a shotgun. Excuse me, what? Thank you for getting us this far, but I'm afraid it's everyone for himself now. Oh man, I don't like where I'm at. Hi, yep. Well, free release, it's that time we've all been waiting for. Are you ready to face the final showdown, or do you need a moment to gather yourself? I'm ready, let's do this. Excellent, let's dive back in. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back on air. We are about to find out who will be the winner of this exciting night. Before we dive back in, here's the last shopping tip. Astronomy in asynchronous whatever multiplayer, where you can explore the universe, discover and name over 10,000 constellations, and guess what? It's absolutely free. I mean, who's the fool paying us to promote these, right? Sure. Ladies and gentlemen and esteemed finalists, perhaps by now you've grasped the essence and purpose of this spectacle. In the initial phase of questioning, we tested our contestants' knowledge, then their courage in the knife minigame. In the second phase of questioning and in the voting, we probed the morality of the players and the coldness required to choose to eliminate another individual. In the final phase of questioning, we assessed whether you know the method, and if you've made it here, you have all the cards on the table to be true murderers. There's just one final step to truly define yourselves as such. Action! And so, in this last phase, you'll be armed with a shotgun and 30 seconds of time. Whoever manages to take out the most people from the audience will be the new champion of this dazzling episode of our game show. Let the festivities begin! Oh, excuse me, what? This is very interesting. Oh, well. How do I still have 25 seconds left? It feels like so much time is alright. Can you guys stop it? Please stop it. I need points. I need more points. I'm also like just ever so slightly off because I'm trying to like quick pull and just be on my way. This would be a terrible spot to sit in. You... Alright. Well, I got 25 to 20. Alright. So I'm no better than she is. Alright, folks, it's time to announce the winner of tonight's thrilling episode. But before we do, let's give a round of applause to our brave contestants for their, valiant efforts. Now, without further ado, our champion, or should I say, our murderer, is none other than... No, please don't do this. I'll do anything. I'll beg. FreeRelease! Hi, Sarah. But remember, this victory isn't just about the prize. It's about the journey, the thrill of the hunt, the adrenaline rush of the kill. And let's not forget the sweet, intoxicating scent of blood in the air. So, without further ado, let's crown our murderer and bid farewell to another exhilarating episode of Who Wants to Be a Murderer? Ending 2 of 4, okay. Hollow victory. So there's multiple endings. That is very cool. I'm assuming one of the endings is losing. One of the, like, losing early and getting out early. I'm assuming another one of the endings is probably getting to the end but being second place at the end. And possibly the first ending is getting, like, a perfect score. That's what I'm guessing. I could be wrong. Let me know down in the comments. Go check the game out. Down in the details is the link to this. Go check it out. Let me know in the comments what the other 3 endings could be, or what you think they could be, or what they are if you know. But that's going to do it for today's episode. I appreciate you all. I love you all. Be kind to yourselves. Be kind to others. And I'll see you guys all in the next episode. Until then, bye!
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring. Hand me a drink cause I think I'm going all in. Get me a shrink who can catch me when I'm falling. Cover up my scars, flip the handlebars, crashing in my car.